There's the whistle. We'll get a face-off after the goalie covers up. The Ducks continue to put lots of pucks on net here, and they lead it late in the second. And they'll start with possession. They call that friendly fire as it goes off one of his teammates. Sends it out in front, and he denies that great opportunity there. They'll be looking to keep that momentum going here in the faceoff.
After that last shift change where they really press, they want to continue right there, get pucks to the net because this goaltender will not want to battle net front. He's outworked already.
Onside save. Late going for this period. Anaheim's got a 2-0 lead. The Ducks win the draw and they go on the attack here in the offensive zone. Picked up along the wall by Ehlers. Drags the puck here inside the offensive end. Oh, and he skips into the line of fire and blocks that. Anaheim's got it in their own zone. And now it's grabbed by Terry. Shakes off the defender with some nifty moves. Takes it to the net. Fantastic save.
That's a fantastic save by the goaltender, but his team has to do a better job of protecting the middle of the ice. Those high-danger scoring chances eventually go in.
Moves the puck over to Zamora. Routine save made by Dostal.
You know the goalie's dialed in when he redirects the puck to the corner.
Avoids the poke check. The Ducks take it along the wall. Jostling for the puck and he loses control. Scooped up along the wall by Cooley. Moves it to Paling. Oh, great move to sidestep the check. The fans desperately urging for them to shoot before the clock winds down. Minutes down, still another 20 to go here in this one. Join us for period number 3 next. And we are just moments away from the start of the third period. Final frame is underway here. We've played 2 periods, 1 more to go. Cheryl, how do you assess what you've seen?
Houston's got to find a way to elevate their games in this third period and have some push, some urgency to fight their way back into this one. I mean, it's the third period. It's a close game. They've got to have some attack mentality and play on their toes if they want to get on the board.
Pass across to Grizzly. Moves it quickly over to Cooley. And he takes the feed. Here's a chance. Shuts it down with the paddle. What a stop. Houston's got it in their own zone. Puck dumped in. The Ducks gain control of the puck. Rocks him on the play. Gains the zone through the middle. Gets the puck in deep. The Bandits take possession in the defensive end. Through the neutral zone now, picking up steam.
How did that stay out? Oh, I don't even know how he made that save, James. That was all but in the net and complete desperation and complete level to make that one. Well, the goal light does not go on, and no one can believe it, James. We're going to have another look at it. Man, was that ever electric. This is unbelievable that he can get to this puck. You think it's in the net, then he comes out of nowhere with a sprawling athletic save.
The Ducks have been bringing the fire offensively tonight, and they lead it early in this third. Anaheim's got possession here in their own end. Through center. The Ducks cross the blue line and are on the attack. And makes the save. Picked up along the boards by Carlson. Picks off the feed. Quick pass to Bjugstad. over. Anaheim's got control of it now from their own end. Steps inside the attacking zone down the left wing. Here's a shot, and a huge stop by the goaltender at point-blank range.
Well, yeah, it's been a perfect example of how it's quality over quantity and recognizing the key timeliness to making a big save and how it can be such an energy booster and momentum swinger for your team. I mean, he has been on point tonight. He has been dialed in, and he has really controlled his crease.
Anaheim's attempt to put more pucks on net has paid off as they lead it in the third. And with the centers tied up, he swoops in to take possession. Puts it in deep. The Ducks gain control of the puck against the wall. And loses possession after a solid hit. Anaheim's got the puck. Directed over to Kreider. From the neutral zone, moving forward here along the boards. Beautiful read in the defensive end by Sissons. Dumps it in. The Ducks have it against the wall. Down the left wing, across into the offensive end. Glove save. Here's a short pass to Sissons. Moves the puck into the attacking area. Rocks him on the play. Stopped by the goaltender, getting a piece of that one. Quick feed to Michikov. Right through center and into the offensive zone. The Bandits get a hold of the puck along the boards. They're picking up steam through the neutral zone. The Ducks look to start the transition game. Moves it to Lacombe. Carries the puck through the neutral zone. Dumps the puck in. Houston's got the puck along the boards. They put the puck into the offensive end. Anaheim's got the puck in their own end. Angles it over to Minchikov. Sends it deep inside the offensive zone. Moves the puck to Drouin. Gaining speed through center, and here they come on the attack. The Ducks gain possession along the wall. Minchikov's across the line now and on the attack in the offensive end. Puck grab by Terry. Gets a piece of it to keep it out. Works it across to Radish. Makes his presence known on the ice. Takes a shot. Denies him. He got all of it. The Ducks move the puck in the defensive zone. Look out. Here they come on the attack. There's the whistle as the goalie hangs on. The Avs are coming up for the next game, and I was just told a little while ago that a few extra seats have been released for this one, so if you haven't got your tickets yet, you know what to do. Houston's got the puck after winning the defensive zone faceoff. Puck moved over to Cooley. Anaheim's got a hold of it against the wall. Sends the pass over. Oh, wasn't clean, but he did enough.
A player should never be left alone in the slot, but man, is the goaltender to task here. Gets out in front of it and makes the save.
Looking to make something happen in the offensive zone. Anaheim's looking to break out of their own end. Ehlers carries the puck in his own zone.
Well, if you want to be out there at the end of the game, you got to make smart decisions with the puck, and that's one right there. Just electing to put the puck in deep and Cade play safe.
Anaheim's looking to close things out here late in this third period as they continue to lead. Puck is dropped. He wins the draw here in the defensive zone. Oh, look at this chance. Oh, he kind of struggled with that one, but he got just enough to keep it out.
The key to being a great goaltender is not giving up second shot opportunities, and it's playing the rebounds to the corner. He does an excellent job here.
Bukestad shot it against the boards. Oh, he's just got enough of that to keep it out. The Bandits really need a goal here. They pulled the goalie and the extra attackers out. Towards the gaping net, and the lane's clogged up, blocking that. And he's pulled over to the ice and loses the puck. Van Dykes lugging the puck. Sent into the offensive zone. The Ducks have it now. And now they look to make something happen from the neutral zone. Chance and an empty net for the wide open cage. It's an empty net goal.
A sigh of relief as well, as it's a real insurance marker. You put it in the empty cage and you don't ice it, that's a good thing. As that empty net goal went in, everyone on the bench and on the ice knew that put the game to bed.
Anaheim's coaches have to be pleased with what they've seen tonight. No shortage of scoring opportunities and no shortage of goals. And off the face-off, they take possession. Looking to make something happen along the boards. Final seconds of this one, and the home fans certainly appreciate that they got their money's worth tonight. Moves it quickly over to Steele. Blocked, and he may have just stopped the goal.
I think he did, James. I mean, you got to protect the house, especially when it's a great threat shot like that, and he finds a way to get in front of that and quick.
Final horn sounds, and we are all done with this one. Anaheim's got to be feeling good after that one, Cheryl. I mean, that was a complete... Happy Thanksgiving from all of us here at EA Sports, and thanks for spending time on your holiday with us here tonight. Always a special night. We are just seconds away now from puck drop. The Bandits take possession here on the opening draw, and we are underway. Oh, some smooth skating to lose a defender there. Denies that opportunity.
Well, you know he's got the skill set to be able to maintain possession of this puck, but how about the determination to have his eyes on the prize the whole time and to get out of the coverage to be able to get a shot on net? That's courage, and that certainly is a will to take it to the net.
Still plenty of time left in this frame. Still scoreless in this one. Nice job tying up his opponent. Houston's got it from behind the net. The Bandits have it now. Streaking through center, they go on the attack. And a nice takeaway in the defensive end by Thomas. Pokes it away in his own end. Oh, what reflexes to make that pad save. Sends a pass over. Bjugstad's got the puck in his own zone. Fires it on net. And that goes off a stick and off to the side. St. Louis brings the puck in from center. And there's the save on the play. Absolutely levels them.
Some players get into the game by physically engaging early. There's a fine line there, but that was executed perfectly.
Houston's got possession of the puck. Slides the puck to Sundqvist. Quick pass across to Neighbors. And now he moves it to thunderous collision. Look at the end result. He's on his own bench.
Yeah, and this is tough to handle, whether it's on your opponent's... Oh, well, that's going to be a call, James. That's definitely a penalty.
Play one dead. Let's get the call. The Blues will serve 2 minutes in the box.
Well, this is just a lack of discipline and emotional control. You can see his frustration. He extends the arms, and he gets a cross-checking call.
Power play unit out for the first time tonight.
Their first power play opportunity of the game. They also have an opportunity to get ahead of their opponent here and lead this game for the first time. They've got to zip that puck around the perimeter and get the defense chasing outside the dots. If they can do that, they can attack the net.
Incredible goaltending. Here we go. They've really ratcheted up the intensity here now in the ozone. And they get the puck out of the defensive end. Retrieves the puck, trying to kickstart this power play. Grabbed along the boards by Bouchard. Dished on over to Bjugstad. Slides it across. And he gets in front of that one.
Well, he didn't flamingo there. And if you want to be on a PK, you got to make sure that you get to those shooting lanes hard and fast.
Here's a chance to get it out of their own end. Nice play shorthanded as they get control of the puck. Big stop right there.
Binnington's last save was outstanding. He knew exactly where that puck was going to go. That's anticipation at its finest, to be able to get to the right spot, know where that puck is coming from, and make a high-grade A save.
This power play group really has an opportunity to smell blood in the water.
All they have to do is look at the body language of the fatigued goaltender right now, James. I mean, they've had puck possession, they've had the majority of it, and they found ways to move the puck and create opportunities. Now they just got to finish.
And great hustle to come up with the puck. And that's intercepted in the defensive end. Dishes it off. Shot. Glove save made by Binnington. And we'll get the whistle after the goaltender hangs on. Thomas is ready for the face-off as they'll continue to kill off this penalty. The Blues come up with the defensive zone draw. Puck slid down the ice. Takes the feed from the left side. Passes it over. Fires it. Goaltender covers it up. We get a whistle to slow things down. Looking to win this draw on this man advantage here. Back midway mark of the period. We're still scoreless. Potter's won the face-off, and now let's see what they can do. Shuts him down. Denies him again. Bastrom's on the attack in the offensive zone. Denies him.
Well, that puck came hard, and it came fast, and it came multiple times, but he was right on it, showing his athleticism to make those saves.
Face-off coming up here on the offensive end.
And the goaltender looks fatigued, James, so the best medicine right now for them is to find a way to put the puck to the net.
Gets it out of his own end.
Holloway's almost back on the ice.
Takes it and looks ahead. Feeds it over. Oh, how did he get a piece of that?
I love that he swallowed this one up with his glove. It's a real threat coming from the slot area. No rebound to boot.
The setters will glide into the dot. Sens won a big draw on their own end. Taken along the wall by Holloway. Across the line from center. Puts it on net. And that's stopped by Anderson. We'll get a face-off after the puck stays covered up. The Bandits win the draw here in their own end. Pass it up ahead. Thunderous hit, and look at that. The pane of glass is cracked.
Well, yeah, I mean, what a hit, right? What a blow, and you can see it right there. There's a spider-in crack, and listen, you got to make sure that this is taken care of because it gets hit again, it will shatter. So safety is of the priority right now, James.
And off the draw at center, they take control of the puck. There's a shot. What a glove save by Bennington.
Well, this is an incredible athletic save, but this is all instinct. There's no time to put yourself to position. You just react. If you get there, you get there. What a great job.
Still lots of time left here in this frame. Still no score in this one. Potter's won the faceoff here in the offensive zone. Turn that one aside. Huge steal in his own end. Dumps it in. The Bandits gain control of the puck. Houston's got the puck inside the defensive zone. Through the neutral zone and into the offensive end. Picked up along the wall by Potter. Turned away on the wraparound. Oh, what a great try to go upstairs and puts it off the crossbar and then off the post again.
Oh, that can be so frustrating, James, when you have a huge opportunity and you hit the bar and it goes out, but right place, you got to figure out a way to put it in.
The Bandits have it from their own end. Puck scooped up by Cooley. Truex into the offensive zone now on the attack. Quick shot! Oh, I thought he was going to be beaten, and he somehow got a piece of that.
Binnington's made a great save, and even better is the redirect to the corner.
Sends the puck across. Houston's got a hold of it along the wall. Zamula stick handling in his own zone. Sends it in on the attack. Lugs the puck into the offensive zone corner. And a great save.
Well, the shooter's in a coveted spot on the ice, right in the middle of it with a good look, and he makes an incredible save by getting square to the puck and turning it aside.
St. Louis will play it at center. Shot! Denies him with a save. Scores! He put it into his own net.
Oh, he's got to be sick to his stomach, James. Such a deflating goal. He thought he had as he's looking for it. He just pushes it into the net. That's frustrating.
St. Louis is quick on the draw. Tries to get it over to Kyrou. There's a save by Anderson. Great reach with the hook check. Moves it over to Steele. Dumps it into the O-zone. St. Louis gets the puck near the boards. Along the wing up the neutral zone. Houston's got a hold of the puck now. Into the offensive zone. Here's a chance. Oh, we got a piece of it to keep it out. Scrum along the boards as they battle for the puck. Final minute approaching here in this opening this period. St. Louis has the 1-0 lead. They take possession as he locks them up off the faceoff. Into the offensive end now. Takes a shot. Oh, he had that corner, but he puts it off the outside of the post.
St. Louis hits the post and won't extend their lead, but I really like their game, James, tonight. They've been aggressive, they've attacked the net, they funneled pucks towards it, and it's the reason why they've got that lead.
There's the buzzer. Fans seem to enjoy that first 20 minutes. We'll get to the second period right after both teams get a chance to catch their breath. Stick around.
Hey fans, time for our parachute drop. If you'd like to join our Insiders Club here tonight, you can get exclusive media-only access to upcoming press conferences, practices,
opening face-off here in this second period is about set to go. The second stanza is underway as the puck is dropped. Let's go. All right, Cheryl, let's get back to work here for a moment. We've already played a period in this one. What do you make of what you've seen?
Houston's had a strong first period, James. I mean, they owned the puck. They managed it well. They just weren't able to convert as many times as they wanted to. But they can trust the process and continue those habits. They'll get back in the game.
The Bandits continue to trail early in the second period despite leading the shot department. True's won the faceoff. Slides it diagonally to Bjugstad. Oh, look at this. Binnington's got the puck and will hang on for the whistle.
Well, he hasn't been busy, James, but he makes a key save right there. Really important that he keeps his head in focus in the game.
Lots of time left in this period. St. Louis leads it 1-0. Thomas wins the defensive zone faceoff. The Blues gain the zone. Here's a shot, and it doesn't reach the net because it goes off a stick. Houston's got the puck in the defensive end. They gain the offensive zone from the middle. Bjugstad's got the puck. Slides it up to Kyrou. And now he angles it across to Thomas. Houston's got the puck. And he connects with the long bomb. Tries to feed it over to Leddy. Passed up ahead.
First pass leads to the offense. That's a great one.
The Blues seem to control the puck against the wall. Big time stop there. Samula's taking it from his own end. Sends it over to Cooley. I don't think anybody was hanging on to the puck after that hit. Angles it over to Shen. Handles the puck. Great heads-up play in the neutral zone by Radish. That knocks him off the puck. Slides it over to Shen. Here they come through center and into the offensive end. Takes a shot. Gets a glove on it to make the save. Ref blows the whistle as the puck's covered up. Houston's been the busier team offensively with way more shots on goal, but they still trail in the second. Off the face-off, they take the puck. Quick pass to Fowler. And that caroms off a body in the lane. Holmstrom's moving it ahead. Shot! Gives them nothing in front. Scooped up along the wall by Cutter. Slides it across. Way too much congestion blocks that.
Sometimes when you get one, then you follow it. But for this rookie, he can feel it. He just wants to get on the board.
There's a solid collision. Houston's got the puck along the wall. And he gets just enough of it to keep it out from the back of the net. The Blues gain possession. Here's a short pass to Steele. Big time save. Oh, he is looking good in the right. The Blues have it now. Takes the pass as he banks it off the wall. Fires it on net. Oh, and somehow he gets a sliver of it and keeps him at bay.
I love the willingness to drive north on this and beat your opponent to the space in behind, and that's exactly what he does by a great body position. Just look at his legs and the wide base to be able to get in there and get that shot off.
Houston's gained possession along the boards. Feed to the middle. And that shot's blocked. Oh, and he tracks it perfectly in the offensive end. Picked up along the boards by Steele. Comes up with a stop. There's the whistle as the puck is frozen out. Well, partner, this was a hot ticket tonight. We had a hard time getting into the building here this evening.
Yeah, and as an athlete, it's outstanding. I mean, even when you're in the dressing room, you can feel the energy in the building. It's almost moving when you have a sold-out crowd.
Houston's going to start with the puck inside the offensive zone. Here's a race for the loose puck. Taken by Zamula. The Blues take possession here in the open ice. Both sides digging in for that puck along the wall. The Bandits will play it from the defensive zone. Good stand-up hit. Puck picked up by Neighbors. Quick feed to Kyrou. Just a great defensive read there. Here we go. Puck's in deep. Feeds the cross-ice pass to Holloway. He got all of that hit. The Bandits are on the attack. The Blues will play the puck from behind the net. St. Louis gains a hold of possession. And now it's grabbed by Bouchard. Houston's got a hold of the puck. And tries to make a diagonal pass to Barron. He says, let's get physical on that play. And that's a solid clearing attempt on the play. Off the left wing and into center. Moves it to Radish. Turns him away. Houston's got the puck along the wall. And he serves it across to Kyrou. Tries to the crease. Oh, what a stop on the play. Gets all of it with the paddle.
What a fantastic save from a high-danger scoring area, James. And, I mean, he's bailing his team out. They have to do a better job of protecting the middle of the ice.
Van Riemsdyk's got the puck along the wing. St. Louis moves it ahead. And that's picked up by Radish.
Houston's been working hard all night, James. They've been intercepting pucks at a great stick position, and it's been a defensive clinic. They've got to find ways to get to the other side of the puck and generate some offense.
And with that, 2 periods now in the books. Been a great night of hockey here on EA Sports, and we got the 3rd period coming at you in moments. And we are just moments away from the start of the 3rd period. And the puck is dropped, and we are underway here in the 3rd. Well, with 2 periods played, Pounder, your thoughts?
Houston's going to have to outwork the goaltender here, James. I really like their play in the offensive zone. They've driven the paint. They found ways to get the puck to net. They just haven't solved the riddle of the goaltender. They're going to have to get some net front presence and take away the eyes if they want to put it in.
Too much congestion in front. Puck grab by Grzelcyk. Into the offensive end now. Takes the pass from his goaltender. Kyrou's got it into offensive territory. Grabbed along the boards by Buchnevich. Moves it quickly over to Radish. Houston's in transition. Throws it in. St. Louis has it near the wall. Gaining momentum along the wing. He grabs the puck here at the point. And he makes the save. And now he tries to get it across to Cooley. The Blues look to start the transition game. Quick pass to Leddy. Taken along the wall by Thomas. And he can't hang on after that hit. Here's a short pass to Parayko. Gets the puck in deep. The Bandits get a hold of the puck along the boards. And he's got the answer for that one. Feeds the puck over to Drouin. Houston's got it along the wall. Picks off the feed. Quick feed to Fowler. And a stick break setup. Takes the feed. Fires it into the offensive zone. The Blues have it against the wall. Here they come. And they'll dump it in. The Bandits take possession in the defensive end. Sheng's looking to make something happen here in the corner. Dishes it off. Blocked in traffic. Passes it over to Drouin. Receives the pass. St. Louis takes possession along the wall. To the front! Oh, nowhere! He steals that one!
Well, there's an intangible to being a competitor, and that's exactly it with that save. It's desperation, doing whatever it takes to keep the puck out of the net.
And he takes the feed.
Anderson's a competitor, and he is not afraid to compete for every single puck and outwill and outbattle his opponent. And that highlight reel save, it is something, James, because just when you think it's almost in, he finds a way to get to that puck. Such an athletic goaltender.
Scrum ensues along the boards. Here in the corner, he grabs the puck. Picked up along the wall by Valimaki. Moves it to Grizzly. Gains the zone through center. Fires it! Tremendous blocker stopped by Binnington. St. Louis has it in the defensive end. And that's a great heads-up play in the offensive zone. Binnington's got the puck, and he's going to hang on for a whistle.
Well, there's only one reason that this game is tight, James. It's the guy between the crease. He elects to hold on to that one. He has been dynamite.
Houston's got to be frustrated with how things have played out tonight, trailing in this third period. The Bandits take possession off the faceoff. Tremendous block on the play.
Well, and the bench really erupts on that one, because otherwise it would have been in the back of the net.
Oh, and it stays out. He got a piece of that one.
Great positioning by the goaltender to redirect it to the corner, getting it out of danger.
Puck scooped up by Letty. It's a contact sport, people. There's proof right there. Puts it on net. Comes up with the stop. Scooped up along the wall by Neighbors. Can't keep a hold of it as he's jostled off the puck. Takes the puck into the corner of the offensive end. Anderson's got the puck, and he's going to hang on.
I love that he's controlling what he can control right here, and for him, that's imposing his physical will, and he really wants to rally the troops. He knows they're trailing, but it's a spark, right? It's all about a spark and what comes next.
In the final moments of this period, we've got a 1-0 hockey game thus far. Thomas won the draw, and they'll start off on the attack. The Bandits have a hold of it in the defensive zone. From the left side, it moves to the middle of the ice. And that nullifies that threat for the moment. Pushes it over. Oh, it stays out. He got a piece of that one. Picks off the pass in the defensive zone.
The Bandits have been stealing pucks all game, and when you intercept passes and you find ways to get your sticks in lanes, you typically find a way to possess the puck, but they've got to open it up here. This game's awfully tight.
Moves it quickly over to Cooley. And some textbook body contact there. Works it across to Trocheco. Under a minute to go in the third. Picked up along the boards by Kyrou. Takes the puck. And the puck's booted away. Pass to Clifton. Whiffs on that. St. Louis has it in the open ice. The Blues take it across the line. And he takes the dish. With possession along the wall. Goaltender has made his way to the bench. The extra attackers out. They need a goal here big time. Oh, and it hits the boards.
Executed perfectly, James. I mean, he can't...
Fires into the empty net. Misses. Takes the feed at center and moves forward. Sends it up front. And that goes off a stick and off target. Blast from the blue line. And the final horn sound for this one. Fist bumps all around on the ice as they get their first shutout of the year. A symbol of passion and pride for over 50 years here in the city of Buffalo. The Sabres are ready to charge tonight. Yeah, you can just feel the buzz of this city all day long, and we are seconds away now for this opening faceoff. The Sabres will look to go on the offensive as they win the opening draw. That's some smart heads-up defensive play by Bjugstad. Oh, looking fast, here they come, the Golders! He scores! And there it is, his first of the year!
Oh, James, that's got to feel good. Not only does it take all of the pressure off, but it sets you up with confidence for the rest of the season. Well, these are the types of plays in the game that you don't get often, so you have to make good on them, and they do exactly that, James. They utilize the space they're given, they have the numbers, and they make their opponent pay.
Come to play tonight. What a start.
This is a fantastic start for the away team. Just playing with urgency right from puck drop, really setting the tone and executing right off the get-go.
Feeds it over. Here's an opportunity in front of the net. Tries to put it in the side and missed.
Well, there's a recognition that he didn't have much room. Gets a little bit fine and just misses wide.
And he loses control of the puck. Quick pass to top. Taken by Kulich. Houston's got the puck. Exploring options here inside the defensive zone. Quick feed to Cooley. The Sabres gain possession in their own end. Thompson's crossed the line and is on the attack now. Houston's got possession of the puck. And they'll go off for a change after dumping it in. And down he goes as the puck goes free. Good fight for the puck along the boards. Houston's got a hold of it along the wall. Working the puck deep inside their own end. Here's a shot. And there it is, stopped by Luukkonen. Quick pass across to Quinn. Along the half wall with the puck. Oh, they telegraph the pass and he picks it off. Locks it into the offensive zone. The Sabres gain possession. Here's a short pass to McLeod. Feeds it up ahead. Excellent stick work on the play. Puck picked up by Radish. Battling for it along the boards. Grabbed along the boards by Radish. Holmstrom's got it in the defensive end. Makes another stop. Goaltender covers up. We got a stoppage in play. More than half the period left to play. Houston's ahead 1-0. Norris wins the offensive zone face-off, and here we go. And that goes off a body. Gets in front of it. Anderson's going to cover up and opt for a whistle.
Yeah, and I don't mind this play here. I mean, he hasn't been busy, right, James? And so sometimes you just want to physically engage, touch that puck, and make sure you're staying in it.
Center's gliding up to the face-off dots here. Moves it to Clifton. On the attack into the offensive end, right up the gut. The Sabres get a hold of the puck in their own end. Slides it diagonally to Zucker. Quick shot! Oh, he gets a piece of the puck to deny them there. You've been thunderstruck.
Yeah, you can see and feel that coming, couldn't you, James? And man, that was thunderous. That was a huge hit.
And the goaltender comes up with a piece of it to keep it out of the net. The Bandits take it along the wing. And now it's grabbed by Byram. Tries to make a move and can't hang on to the puck.
Well, he's showing off his skill set, trying to make a silky move around the defender, but he gets denied.
And he shuts the ball on that.
Whether you're a player or goaltender, so much of the training is about reaction, and you can certainly tell that it has come in handy for him because he makes an incredible save just by instincts alone.
Long lead pass into the open ice. Takes a hit on the play. And he gets a chunk of that to keep it out.
He's in a small space secondary skills that some of these athletes have nowadays. They work on it continuously in practice. To maintain possession while you're being jostled and shoved around, it's incredible to see the hand-eye coordination and the balance in this sequence to take it to the net.
Loses possession after he takes a little hit. And now it's over to Krebs. And he lowers the boom there. Houston's gained the line and into the zone. Shot! Stopped by the goaltender. Taken along the wall by Barron. Knocked away. Tries to feed it over to Molinston. Right up the gut into the offensive end. Houston's gained possession along the boards. Feeds it over to Cooley. Fires it into the offensive zone. The Sabres scoop it up along the boards. Through the open ice, they're picking up steam. Moves it quickly over to Norris. Shuts him down.
Rebound control is critical in the game of hockey. Putting it to the corner, and now the offensive player has to hound the puck.
Can't stay on his feet after that hit. Quick pass to Barron. And that goes off someone in front and doesn't reach the net. Tuck swooping in on the attack. Great heads-up play with the stick by Clifton. Fires it. Oh, stop that rocket. And the keeper's going to play it. Oh, he traps it perfectly in the offensive end. Quick feed to Krebs. 43 seconds left on the clock. 29 seconds left. Pushes it across to Cooley. Good fight for the puck along the boards. Well, the play might come to an end for a few minutes at the end of this period. But the coaching never stops. I'm sure there'll be a few messages and a few words, and we'll be back with period number 2 in no time. Welcome back, everybody. We're your friends, Cheryl and James, and we are about to get ready to go with the second period. Puck is dropped, and the clock is ticking now here on the second period. Well, Cheryl, how do you sum this one up for the first 20 minutes?
Anderson's been fantastic in the game so far, James. I mean, he's the only reason his team is still in it.
Houston's got the puck against the half wall. And they go back attack in the offensive zone. Right up and coming to the attacking zone. Here's a chance. Turned aside with the glove by Anderson.
Well, this is a timely hit here, James. He knows they're down. They're trailing in this one, but they are not out of it. So if everyone can elicit some sort of response on their next shift, they can rally the troops and they can get back in this thing.
We're still in the early stages of this period. Houston's up 1-0. The Bandits win the defensive zone faceoff. Grizzlick's moving the puck through his own zone.
He's been strong on the puck tonight, but he's still looking for his first.
We got a whistle as the puck's frozen. The Sabres can't get discouraged here. They've had more shots on goal. They've been the better team so far, despite trailing in the second. Puck is dropped, and he wins the draw here in the defensive zone. Moves it to Quinn. Takes a shot. Stopped it with the power. Wow!
This is a fantastic save, James. He's all over it. What I mean by that is he knows exactly where it is and where it's moving. A reason why he can get square to it and make the save.
Play ready to resume as everybody lines in for the faceoff. The Sabres win it in the defensive zone. And he handles the cross-ice pass. On the attack, they come down the right wing. Houston's going on the attack as they gain the zone. Buffalo's got a hold of it against the wall. Along the side, here they come through the neutral zone. Sends it in deep. Houston's got the puck in their own end. Both sides mixed up for that battle for the puck along the wall. Houston's got it from behind the net. From center, they get into the attacking area. Here's a shot. That's gloved by Luukkonen. Here's a short pass to Benson. With the steal. Moves the puck. Takes it to the net. That's the paddling. Krebs will play it to the corner. The Bandits gain control of the puck against the wall. Steals, got on the offensive end. And he gets in front of that rocket. And he takes the pass. Takes the shot. Oh, how did he stop that? What a save by Anderson. Right up Main Street and on the attack. The Sabres get a hold of the puck along the boards. Through the neutral zone now, picking up steam. Shot! And that won't go as it hits one of his own teammates in front. Picked up along the wall by Bouchard. The Sabres have it now. Puck grab by Drouin. Look at this! In close! Scores! Jonathan Drouin!
We see this play in skills practice all the time. We just don't see the panic defender on the other side. I mean, listen, anytime you can get on a diagonal and take it to the net, oh, it's tremendous to watch the skating to be able to explode and create it for yourself.
The Bandits extend the lead to 2 here in period number 2.
Well, and I like their complete game tonight, James, all the way from their goaltending right to their defense and then into their offense. They generated, they created, they played sound defensively, and now they've got that 2-goal lead.
Here's a chance in front. They go on the attack through center. Buffalo's got the puck against the boards. Great defensive effort breaking up the pass. The Bandits take it across the blue line. Angles it over to Valimaki. Scooped up along the wall by Holmstrom. And that was a good heads-up read to make that save. Well, normally, I get here pretty early to get to the game, and I'll tell you what, I had a hard time finding parking because everybody was coming early for T-shirt night. Huge success here by the hockey club this evening. Offense's own face-off, and he wins the draw. Oh, he caught him!
That's a thunderous hit along the boards. It's bone-crushing, James. You feel that one right from your toes all the way up to your shoulders. Talk about finishing a check.
And that's a great heads-up play by Molinston. Houston's got a hold of the puck. He's got a step! Scores! Breakaway with authority!
I love that he doesn't panic when he's in on the goaltender here, James. He's patient, waits to see what he's given, and takes it. He's in on a breakaway, and some guys know exactly what they want to do, and some guys take what's given. But what a shot that is. He had no chance.
Houston's shown no signs of slowing down here tonight, especially what they've been doing in the offensive zone.
Yeah, why would you slow down when you can pad your stats? I mean, they've been all over the offensive zone, having a ton of fun out there, and there's been a wave right through the bench.
Oh, he got a little sliver of it, and it stays out. Scores! A huge goal here has put them right back into this one.
Yeah, they can get one more. They'll be one away from tying this game up, James, so it's about building and continually finding ways to press and be aggressive on the puck. I love this goal. I mean, he's the initiator of play here, James. I mean, that hit is going to be the reason why they're able to get possession of the puck and get that goal. He's not going to get a point. He's not going to register a tally. But guess what? He was a key contributor in this play.
Dishes it to Norris. Takes the feed. And it takes off a stick in traffic. Good hit to bump him off the puck. Houston's got it in their own zone. Works it across to Zamula. Sends it into the offensive zone. Buffalo's got the puck along the boards. Quick pass across to Norris. Handles the pass from the right side. Takes the feed at the point. Makes the save.
Anderson's been really sharp tonight, James, and then just have a look at his save percentage, and he makes the stops that he needs to. And man, this team's played well. They got going north, they created opportunities, and the reason why they have a healthy lead.
The Bandits gain possession along the wall. Gaining momentum in the offensive end. Fires it on net. And it's turned aside by Luukkonen. Slides it diagonally to Benson. Handles the pass into the middle of the ice. Houston's got the puck along the wall. Puts it in deep. Two periods down. One more to go. Both teams have time to get a refresh, and we'll be back for period number 3. I'm fired up. I know you're fired up for this too. Welcome back to EA Sports, the final frame of this one. Well, here we go. The puck is dropped on period number 3. The Bandits gain control of the puck. Moves it quickly over to Cooley. He carries the puck up along the wing. And that's knocked away on the defensive end by Thompson. A little crashing and then forcing the turnover. Quick pass to Drouin. And the puck escapes the zone, and they'll be forced to tag up. And that skips away on a nice defensive deflection. Takes the pass on the left wing. Picked up along the boards by Bouchard. Quick feed to Drouin. Puck scooped up by Cooley. Leading steam here on the attack. Taken by Power. Puck picked up by Kulich. Handles the pass. And now it's grabbed by Darlene. Through the neutral zone, moving the puck along the side. They'll change things up on the back end as that's in and deep. Scoops up the puck now. Looks to pass it to Carter. The Sabres have a hold of it in the defensive zone. Byron's got it along the wing. Oh, he just got enough of that to keep it out. Houston's looking to break out. The Bandits move it in. Fires it, and that doesn't reach the net. Houston's got possession of the puck. Moves it to Radish. Scores! And the kid has his first in the show.
Someone get him the puck, James. First goal in the NHL, and that's got to feel great. When you're a young boy, you dream of that moment. It's just a moment you'll never forget. And the rookie gets his first goal, and that will be one he will never forget, James. And everyone on the bench is standing up, congratulating him. What a moment.
Well, a special moment as he finally picks up his first career goal here in the show. His heart must be pumping.
Oh, it'll be pumping. It'll be a thudding, James, because that's his first goal. You know, there are impact moments in an athlete's career, and this could be one of them, just to give you the confidence to know that you can compete, that you can contribute at this level.
Oh, what a hit along the wall, and those boards are rattling.
And when you're along those boards with the puck, you know it's coming, and you can't do anything when the spacing and alignment is done perfectly, and that's what happens here, James. This is how you gain the puck when you separate the body from it.
Oh, he gets a little piece of it and keeps it out of the net.
As a defender, you love when your goaltender has this kind of rebound control. Makes your life so much easier.
The Bandits take possession in the defensive end. Puck dumped in. Grabbed along the board by Van Riemsdyk. Goaltender hangs on for the whistle.
So we're getting a little action, finally, a little life out of this team here, James, but it's a little too late. I mean, they weren't ready to start this game, and it's a reason why they've been blown out. Quite frankly, they were not ready.
Buffalo's had countless shots throughout the night, but they still find themselves behind the 8 ball here in period number 3. The Clouds run it in their own end. Slides the cross-ice pass. That'll create some separation. the puck in deep. Houston's got a hold of it along the wall. Picked up along the boards by Van Riemsdyk. With some open space at center. Dumps it in. The Sabres have it from their own end. Dumps the puck in. The Bandits gain possession. Looks to get the puck over to Sissons. From the neutral zone, moving forward here along the boards. Taken along the wall by Sissons. Here's a short pass to Tuck. Moves it over to Power. Hugs the boards through the neutral zone. They put the puck into the offensive end. Houston's got it in their own zone. Here they come up along the wing. Sends it deep inside the offensive zone. Takes the pass. Puts it on net. Oh, and it stays out as he gets a piece of that one. The Bolts are coming up for the next game, and I was just told a little while ago that a few extra seats have been released for this one, so if you haven't got your tickets yet, you know what to do. Sissons wins possession in the defensive zone. And he takes the feed. Sent into the offensive zone. Buffalo's gain possession along the boards. Gaining momentum along the wing. Houston's got it in the neutral zone. Sissons plays it against the boards. The Sabres cross the line and gain the zone. Houston's got a hold of it against the wall. Moves it quickly over to Steele. And a good use of the body to knock the puck loose. Quick pass to Krislik. Drives it to the crease. And that's off target.
We can certainly be disappointed with his finishing touch there, James, but a lot of good work put into the fight for position to get to that area in the first place.
Now over to Molinston. Handles the puck. Anderson's opted to hang on to the puck for a face-off.
Let's have a look at that last hit. I mean, that was absolutely huge, James. You know that this is a momentum changer. You can see the bench erupt with that one.
Late goings of this period. Houston's been the better team, and the scoreboard shows it. 4-1 is where we sit. Can they take advantage after winning that draw? Slides the puck over. Across the line. This incredibly one-sided contest finally reaches its final minute. Zucker's got it in the offensive zone. Forces the turnover. Bukestad's got the puck in his own zone. Grabs it in his own end. Slides the puck ahead to Drouin. Buffalo's got possession here in the neutral zone. A howitzer. Houston's got the puck now. Tries to feed it over to Bukestad. He got all of that hit on the play.
I like that there's no quit, and they keep their feet moving, and that hit is executed. But when you're down a bunch of goals late in the third and you know it's over, that's frustration.
Made the stop on the play. The Sabres move the puck in the defensive zone. Grabs control of it at the point. And it's stopped by the glove. Nice play there.
Anderson's been making it look easy out there tonight, James. Multiple big saves in this game, and it's due in large part to his positioning. I mean, he's got real nice balance. He's challenging the shooter, and he's redirecting rebounds. He's doing it all for his team tonight. Now they just got to get the W.
The Sabres need to find a way to convert one here late as they trail in the third. Krebs has won the draw. They'll go to work offensively. That's all she wrote from this one. Houston's efficiency in the shot department is really the story in this one tonight.
It is the story in this game, but there's another story, and it's the great goaltending that they received that gave them an opportunity to get the puck back and go win.
Thanks so much for joining us. We had a great time. Hope you did too. For all of us here at Ea Sports, I'm James Cybulski. Good night. Conferences collide on the ice tonight. Hi, everybody. I'm James Cebulski for Ea Sports. A little East versus West here. And we are about set to drop the puck tonight. The Hurricanes start with possession as we are now underway. Here's a beat in front. And that's stopped. Picked up along the way by Aho. Scores! There it is! His first for the season, and look at the smile there!
As a defender, it is so difficult to defend against power and strength. You combine that with a little bit of leverage and shielding of the puck, and man, you can be in trouble. As evident right here as he drives the net and finishes it off with a goal.
The Hurricanes were preaching getting off to a good start after the morning skate, Cheryl. I didn't think they were really going to follow through this quickly.
Well, you can't write up a better script in this one. I mean, just to start the game, you come out on fire and you silence the crowd. That's the way to get started.
a shot. Off target. From the back of the cage with the puck. Puck is frozen, and we get a stoppage in play. Still plenty of time left in this frame. 1-0 is where we sit at this point. The Bandits win the draw. Sends the pass over. Carolina's got the puck. Angles it over to Jarvis. Feeds the puck to Stankoven. Quick shot. Turns it aside with the glove. Goaltender covers up and will get a face-off. Carolina's offense is off to a good start here in the early goings. And they win the defensive zone face-off. It's a straight-up race for the puck. Oh, we'll get some tired defenders as icing is the call. And as the puck is dropped, they win the draw here inside the defensive zone. Houston's got it across the line. Thunderous hit on the play.
Oh, and that's bone-crushing, and guess what? There's going to be a stoppage in play, James, because that broke a pane of glass. Well, I love what he's trying to do here, James. He wants to separate the body from puck, and that's exactly what you got to do. You got to play with a competitive edge and an intensity.
And they take control of the puck here in the neutral zone. Shot! Quick save! Great athleticism on the play. Puck sent over to Robinson. The Hurricanes move to the offensive zone. Oh, he's got it on time. What a save on that one. The Bandits have it against the wall. Here they come inside the neutral zone. Shot! There's the whistle. We get a face-off after the goalie covers up. Carolina's capitalized on their offensive abilities here in this first period. Won the face-off, and now let's see what they can do. Big-time block on the play.
Well, he's doing what it takes, James. And listen, coach is going to love that one. I expect to see him out here again.
Robert stick handling in his own zone. Gets the puck over to Van Riemsdyk. The Hurricanes scoop it up along the boards. Sends a pass over. Moves the puck inside the offensive zone. The Hurricanes have it now. Quick feed to Stahl. Takes control of the puck. Taken by Van Riemsdyk. Steals lugging the puck. Tosses it on to Jankowski. Moves the puck along the half wall. Out of midair, he swats it down to the ice. All alone! Oh, denies him on the play!
This is a great play by the tender to anticipate.
Oh, it goes right up the coast! Oh, goodness, he's on fire again! There's the whistle as the puck stopper elects to hang on.
Chekhov's tracking the puck extremely well right now. Just have a look at that last save. To be able to get in front of that puck, to be able to keep it out of the net. Outstanding performance by him on that last one.
Plenty of playing time left in this frame. We got a 1-0 game to this point. Cruz won the face-off deep inside the offensive zone. Played big in the moment there. And now he passes up to Stankoven. Houston's got the puck. And the puck's knocked loose. They try to maintain possession inside the defensive zone. Moves it to Drouin. Stones him in front.
Well, this is such a quick shot that comes from the slot that you have to have good reflexes to be able to make that glove save.
More than half the period has gone by. Hope you're enjoying this one. 1-0 the score. Drouin's got it, and they'll go on the attack here in the offensive zone. Carolina's got the puck in the defensive end. They've got numbers here. Great use of the stick in the defensive end by Bouchard. The Bandits take it along the wall. And that's poked away by Joseph. Here's a short pass to Hall. Houston's grabbed a hold of the puck. Poked away in the defensive end. Answers the call with a big save. Handles the puck at the point. Misses wide. Carolina's got control of the puck. Here's a chance. Stopped by the goaltender, getting a piece of that one.
Anderson's helping his team with his rebound control and really keeping the puck away from the front of the net and cleaning up the trash.
And a great save.
You don't make the save if you're not dialed in and focused. That's exactly what he is. He's following the puck and just makes that save. It's incredible, really, because you got to be athletic to be able to react that quickly.
They'll be looking to keep that momentum going here in the faceoff.
After that last shift change where they really press, they want to continue right there, get pucks to the net, because this goaltender will not want to battle net front. He's outworked already.
Takes the feed. Takes the hit. He goes down to the ice and coughs up the puck. Moves it around along the half wall. Takes the feed at the back end. Can hang on to the puck after taking a knock. Slides it to Martinick. Moves it quickly over to Rustamick. Denies him on the slapper. Steals, taking it from his own end. Quick pass to Radish. Stops him with the blocker. The Hurricanes are across the line and into the offensive end. Stopped by the goaltender. He got a little piece of that one. Works it across to Mantha. And nearing the final 60 seconds of this opening stanza. Houston's put a lot of pucks on net so far here in this first period, but they still find themselves trailing late. Carolina's got it in the defensive zone. Slides the puck over to Jankowski. Carolina's on the attack. Houston's got the puck along the boards. Gaining speed through center, and here they come on the attack. And that shot dives in traffic. That's it for period number 1. Second period action coming up in moments here on EA Sports. set to go. The second stanza is underway as the puck is dropped. Let's go. All right, Pounder, put your analyst hat on here. We've played already a period. What do you make of this one?
Well, Chekov's the only reason that his team is in this game, James. I mean, he's been outstanding through the first 20. He's dialed in, he's focused, and his team needs to pick it up if they want a shot at winning this game.
Quick pass across to Jarvis. Slides the puck across to Aho. Sneaks by the poke check. Denies him. He got all of it. Dishes it to Bugstad. Dumps it in. Scooped up along the wall by Cooley. On the backhand. He scores! Tie game.
Well, you can't worry about what happened in the game, James. It's all about what you do now. Staying in the present. That's exactly what they've done, and they've got the equalizer. Well, he's going to get an A for effort on this goal, James. No question about it. He retrieves his nose is in on it, and then he has a knack for the net to finish it off. Yeah, it's really entertaining. It's back and forth action. And listen, they didn't get down when they got down by one. Instead, they continued to press and push, and a nice play there to get the equalizer.
The Hurricanes get a hold of the draw. And that play's broken up. Good defensive stop with the poke check. Grabbed along the boards by Slavin. Blocked on the play. Good battle along the boards for the puck. Puck gets loose. We'll get some flow again here. Sends it over to Gostisbehere. Tap dances around the check. Houston's got the puck inside the defensive zone. And now it's grabbed by Drouin. Quick feed to Grzelcyk. Receives the pass. Oh, and he somehow got a little piece of it. And it stays out of the net. Here's a chance. Stopped by the goaltender.
The goaltender is very rude here.
I can't believe it.
I feel like he ain't taking no for an answer there, James, right? I mean, it's like he's throwing everything at it in desperation to keep that puck out of the net. He has got to give his team a real push right now. Wow, James, was he ever dialed in that sequence of saves? I mean, 1, 2, multiple saves here. His team's got to help him out.
Moves it to Sissons. Oh, look at this. Picked off by Robinson. Here's a short pass to Roslovic. Sends it to the middle. Oh, he comes up with a stop. Feeds it to Barron. Inside the offensive zone. Takes a shot. Denies him.
That's a fantastic save by the goaltender, but his team has to do a better job of protecting the middle of the ice. Those high-danger scoring chances eventually go in.
Slides it across. Turned aside with a glove by Anderson.
I don't think anyone minds watching that one again, James. I mean, he's so dialed in his crease. You think this is all but in, and then he comes out of nowhere to make that spectacular save. He never gives up, and he finds a way to get to it.
Getting closer to the halfway point of this frame. The next goal could be a big one as we are tied. Carolina's won the faceoff. And that's intercepted by Radish. Puck grabbed by Van Riemsdyk. Here's a shot! Denied by the goaltender. Carolina's got the puck in their own end. Across the line from center. Takes a shot. And he takes the feed. And that's deflected. Moves it quickly over to Blake. Moves inside! And they'll get a breather as the goaltender covers it up. Well past the midway mark of this period, we got a tie game. Back underway as he wins the draw inside the offensive zone. What a steal in his own end. Down the left wing across into the offensive end. The Hurricanes gain control of the puck against the wall. Slides it across to Jarvis. Can't maintain possession. Moves the puck across to Clifton. Shot! to make the save.
Well, Chekhov's been dominant in the crease tonight. He's turned away a lot of high-danger shots, and he's really found a way to build some momentum for his team, give him a real opportunity to win.
Looks like lineups are set, and they're ready to get things back underway. Aho's quick stick off the draw wins possession. Quick pass to Jarvis. Lugs the puck back into the neutral zone. Fires it on net, and that one's denied.
Well, a nice save by the goaltender, and even better is that he redirects the puck to the corner to safety.
Piles exploring options with the puck. Gets a stick on it, and the stick is best friend on that save right there. Takes the puck in the corner. Houston's looking to break out of their own end. Slides it diagonally to Barrett. The Bandits played along the wing. Here's a chance in front, and he shuts down a great scoring chance there.
Well, Chekhov's last save was outstanding, James. I mean, it's a valiant effort. That's what gets it done. It's beyond the skill to be able to make a save. It is the will and the compete level that energizes everyone around him.
Sends it in on the attack. The Hurricanes gain possession. Carolina's got it against the boards. Shot! That's gloved by Anderson. And he takes the dish. Quick feed to Van Riemsdyk. Here they come through center and into the offensive end. The Hurricanes have a hold of it in the defensive zone. Houston's got one last chance to make something happen before the end of the period. And now he moves it to Holmstrom. He got all of that one. And there's the horn, bringing an end to period number 2. Still 20 minutes more of action in the third. Stick around. Coaches have shared their final messages. Players are on the ice, and period number 3 is coming up. It's been a fun one so far, all tied up as we are now underway here in the third period. Knocks the puck into the corner of the offensive zone. And he makes a save there. The Hurricanes have it behind the cage. Tries to get the puck to Slavin. Into the offensive zone. Houston's got control of it now from their own end. Picked up along the boards by Clifton. Moves it on over to Cotter. Fires it, and that one's turned aside. Aho's got it along the boards. Solid hit on that play. Tries to feed it over to Broberg. There's a collision with some authority. Good, solid check, and he loses control of it. Across the line, down the left wall. And that one's turned away. The Hurricanes get a hold of the puck along the boards. Houston's got a hold of the puck. Bjugstad's crossed the line and gained the zone. Tried to make a move, and the puck hops away.
Bjugstad's got a lot of flash to his game, in particular with his hands and the ability to manipulate his opponent, but he gets caught on that one, and the puck dies on the stick.
And the puck's kicked free. Uses the force on that hit. Houston's going to play the puck from behind the cage. Picking up momentum across the zone here on the right side. Right in the low slot. Here's a pass in front. And that doesn't connect. And he gets in front of that. Scrum along the boards as they battle for the puck. Houston's got a hold of the puck now. Misses. Tries to get it to Aho. On the attack along the boards. That's some smart heads-up defensive play by Bouchard. Here they come on the attack.
Oh, stop it! That was insane! It almost looked like everyone was stopping, thinking it was in the net. I don't even know how he got to it, James. I mean, that's athleticism, desperation, compete, call it what you will. It's everything wrapped into one. I'll tell you what, James, that ain't incidental contact. That was intentional. Certainly trying to really drive that body and separate the player from puck.
Still lots minutes of time left here in this frame. It's all tied up. And they take possession after the defensive zone faceoff. And he coughs it up with the pass. Gets a glove on it to make the save.
Chekhov's been a difference maker tonight here, James. And if you look at the sequence of saves, making the ones that you have to, right? The timeliness of it, finding ways to keep the puck out, and that just infuses confidence throughout the entire group. You can often see it in the next shift after a big save.
Teams are ready for the draw. The linesman about to drop the puck. Carolina's taking possession in their own end. Through the open ice, they're picking up steam. Dishes it off. Puts it on net. Oh, he got all of that. What a save by Anderson.
The goaltenders are the last line of defense for a reason. This time, he bails his team out.
Nothing doing. Stopped by the goaltender.
It's these types of games where you kind of shake your head and say, is there ever going to be a goal? And you get endless opportunities around the net and you can't finish. Often the stick gets a little bit tighter as you want that one so bad you can almost taste it and it's not just going in.
Exploring options from behind his own net. They go on the attack from the left side. Here's a shot. The slide. The Hurricanes gain possession along the wall. Now into the offensive zone from the right side. Hyle's got it in the defensive end. Delayed penalty coming up here. Quick whistle stops the play. Martinek's been flagged for cross-checking.
The cross-checking is the call here, and that's going to be the pounder special. Anytime you move your hands away from your body and you get your opponent, you know it's going to be called every single time.
Sending the power play unit out for the first time tonight.
The first power play of the game is a real tone setter. You know, you're on your toes, and you're really showing the other team that you mean business. You can be potent, and they've got to be disciplined if they don't want you to capitalize.
They move the puck out of harm's way. Houston's got it behind the net. Feeds it on over to Cooley. Passes it over. And he's knocked off the puck there. Moves it in front, and he denies that great opportunity there. Taken along the wall by Cooley. Feeds it over, and he makes the save. And the goaltender grabs that one for a whistle to try to slow things down here. Just moments away from the resumption of this power play. They're ready to drop the puck here for this faceoff. Houston's won it, now they'll go on the attack.
Huge.
Can't keep a hold of it after that hit. Moves it to Gostisbehere. The Hurricanes cross the blue line and are on the attack. Houston's got possession of the puck. Moves the puck. Drives to the sweet spot. He gets a piece of it with his trapper. Nice play.
This is a fantastic save, James, and he makes it look easy. He's bobbing, he's weaving, trying to find the puck. He outbattles the players in front of him to make it.
Sends one up to Holmstrom. Quick shot! Oh, and somehow he gets a sliver of it and keeps it at bay.
This shot's come to the middle of the ice, and he has some heat on it, but he's ready and waiting for it. He's to position, and he makes the save.
Potter's moving the puck through his own zone. Takes it to the front. The Hurricanes gain possession of the defensive zone. And a successful clearing attempt. Passes on over to Cotter.
Martinek's up and ready to get back on the ice.
And he was right there to make the stop on that play. And he comes up big again.
The game has changed so much. It's so fast, and the athletes are so strong. I mean, the training that you have to undergo, whether it's in the gym or it's functional, you know that these guys are constantly working in small space areas, working on their games, working on their legs. Their foundation, the lower half, is so critical, and this is a perfect example.
Martinek's gained the line and on the attack. Makes the save. Here's a short pass to Steele. Puts it just wide of the net. Picked up along the wall by Radish. Carolina's gained possession along the boards. Streaking through center, they go on the attack. Houston's got the puck. Both sides mixed up for that battle for the puck along the wall. Passes over to Stankovic. Still a tight one here as we approach the final minute of the third. And he gets a piece of that one and denies it. And now he angles it across to Radish. Houston's got the puck against the half wall. Oh, breaks it off the outside of the iron. Thought he had the corner, but clearly not.
That's an unlucky bounce as the shooter is driving in and just sees an opening, but unable to convert as it goes off of the pipe and out.
Here they come on the attack. And he takes the pass. Sends the feed in front. And that's stopped. Scooped up along the wall by Hall. Oh, off his glove. He just got enough of it.
The Chekhov's made himself look huge on that last save. I mean, anytime the puck is in a quality scoring area like the slot, you got to get square to the shooter. And that was a 10-barrel save. We're going to get to watch it again here on the replay, James. But man, oh man, when you find the puck like that and you have the instincts and urgency and the desperation to attack it, that is one heck of a save.
A lot on the line here in this offensive zone faceoff. Truex won the draw. The Hurricanes get a hold of the puck in their own end. And now they look to make something happen from the neutral zone. Shot! Oh, denies him with the save! I think he got the block right. Look at that, there's the horn, and we are still evened up. That means we got a little bonus time. OT action is just around the corner. A lot of different choices on social media as to who'll be the hero here in overtime. Let's find out who's got the game on their stick. It's do or die. It's hero time. It's overtime. Let's go. Into the corner of the attacking area. And that's intercepted by Bouchard. Houston's in now. Centering pass in front. Great defensive heads-up play to pick it off. And sends it just out of reach. Grabbed along the boards by Drouin. Puck scooped up by Cooley. Through the neutral zone up along the wing. Carolina's gained possession. The Hurricanes gain the zone. Shot. Oh, makes the save. That was a rocket. The Bandits have it now. Along the side, here they come to the neutral zone. Great pass from the left wing up the middle now. Game on a stick. Oh, what a save to keep it tied.
That right there tells me, James, that you got to do what it takes if you want to win close games. And this one's as close as you get in overtime. And he really has been a barometer for his team.
The Hurricanes will play it in their own end. Sudden death and under 60 seconds to go here. And they continue to fight for that puck along the wall. Moves it quickly over to Stankovic. Toss up the puck after that hit. Quick pass to Bjugstad. Here they come down the right side and on the attack. Here's a chance. And now it's stopped. Carolina's got the puck in their own end. Can't hang on to the biscuit after that. Loses the coverage there. And there's the save on the play. Takes the feed. Oh, it stays out. He got a piece of that one.
The Chekhov's made a great save and even better as the redirect to the corner.
Takes a shot. Oh, what a stop there with time winding down. Well, there it is. Overtime still fails to resolve anything to find a winner. So we'll take it to a shootout in moments. First shooter's about to go, looking to set the tone here in this shootout. And he stops that attempt.
I think he just does a great job of making himself as big as possible and took away all the shooting angles.
Bouchard's at center ice with the mindset and shuts the door there.
But does a great job of anticipating the play here, James, and makes the save.
Scores! My goodness, there was some hot sauce on that shot.
That's called a snipe in the game, James. Just recognizing that the goaltender's deep in the crease and just bearing it home.
Stops it. This might be turning into a save-out instead of a shootout.
Yeah, I mean, this is 1v1 against the goaltender, and he's challenging at the top of his crease, but most importantly, he's trying...
He's the saving. Needed to take it in the shootout. Fans have been clamoring for this one all day. Hi, everybody. James Cebulski for EA Sports. Western Conference rivals set to battle it out. This city's been buzzing all day, and it's time to finally see what's up. Great energy in the barn tonight, and we are underway here. Picked up along the boards by Bouchard. The Bandits will play it from the defensive zone. Thunderous use of the body of the hit.
In order to dictate the tempo of the game right at the onset of it, you want to make your opponent think and hear you coming, and that's what he does with that first hit.
Quick feed to Drouin. Here's a shot. Oh, how did he keep it out? What a blocker stop by Kemper. Takes the shot with the stop. Houston's got the puck along the wall. Dumps it into the ozone. Los Angeles tries to break in from their own end. Gains the zone through the middle. The Bandits have it against the wall. Oh, and he tracks it perfectly in the offensive end. Houston's got the puck inside the defensive zone. LA's got possession at center. Houston's grabbed a hold of the puck. Through center. The Kings have a hold of it in the defensive zone. Through the neutral zone and into the offensive end. Gets a piece of it and will play on.
Anderson's got great rebound control and just pushes that out of harm's way.
Slides it across to Holmstrom. Can't maintain possession after that hit. The Kings take over on possession. Houston's got the puck. Handles the pass. Here we go. Puck's in deep. Taken along the wall by Van Riemsdyk. Nowhere for that shot to go through. Goaltender covers it up, and we'll get a reset here. Still lots of time left in the period. We're still scoreless. LA's won the face-off deep in their own end. Brings the puck into the offensive end now. Shot! Oh, it stays out. He got a piece of that one. Centers glide into the dot as the face-off ready to resume play. The Bandits win the draw. Slides it on over to Samula. Moves it to Valimaki. Takes the pass. Through the neutral zone now, picking up steam. Los Angeles has possession of the puck. Gets it over to Nosek. Here's a short pass to Nyquist. The Bandits take possession in the defensive end. Throws it in. Los Angeles has it near the wall. Houston's got control of it now here in the offensive end. There's the whistle as the goalie hangs on. Past the midway mark of the frame, the game is still scoreless. And they win the face-off and set up to go on the attack. And that shot gets blocked by one of his own teammates. Angles it over to Nyquist. And tries to make a diagonal pass to Olsen. And a great heads-up defensive play here. Picked up along the wall by Steele. Comes up with a monster save in front.
Well, he makes an incredible save on a point-blank shot here, James. I love the way he's aggressive, he's competitive, and he wins the battle.
And they take possession off the draw here in their own end. Sends the pass across the ice. And he takes the feed. Houston's gained possession along the boards. Big time hit along the boards, and there's no give there.
Well, there isn't, and you can just feel the rumble of the boards from up here. Just bone crushing, separating body from puck.
Jostled off the puck. LA's trying to make something happen in the offensive zone. Bukestad's got the puck now in his own end. Steele swooping in on the attack. Oh, he got a piece of it to keep it out. Gains the zone from the right side. Here's another for the hit parade. That's gloved by Anderson.
What an incredible glove save by the goaltender. I mean, he gets out to the top of his crease. He's challenging. He's saying, hey, try and beat me on this side.
Here in the late goings of the period, still no score in this one. Play resumes here as he wins the draw inside the offensive zone. Slides it across. Here's a shot. Comes up with the stop. And we'll get the whistle after the goaltender hangs on. Teams are ready to go, and we're about moments away from puck drop. And with the centers tied up, he swoops in to take possession. They've got numbers. Houston's got the puck along the wall. Grabbed along the boards by Kuzmenko. Slope comes on the board. That's his first of the year.
I really like this shot, James. It's about accuracy when you recognize there's a screen net from the goaltender. He's down in the butterfly trying to make himself as big as possible. Not big enough for that shot.
The Bandits have finally opened the scoring here in the first, and not a moment too soon.
This has been a bit of a defensive juggernaut, James. We've been waiting for a goal call all game long, and we finally get it. And what this does will give them some confidence heading into the intermission.
Moves it quickly over to Edmondson. What a steal in his own end. Los Angeles takes possession along the wall. Quick pass to Fogle. Put the hard hat on here. What a hit. Los Angeles has it in their own zone. Gets the puck in deep. Houston's got a hold of it along the wall. Clock ticking down here inside the first period. Handles the puck. The Kings take it across the blue line. Fires it into the offensive zone. Quick pass to Grizzly. Great pass from off the right side. Solid hit on the play, and that knocks the puck off his stick. Hey, a lot of people excited as this opening period comes to an end. One of the all-time great rock acts from the 80s getting set to play here for these fans. And we'll catch our breath. Back with more in a moment.
Your tickets from tonight's game receive up to 10% off of your meal at Barnesville Burgers Family Restaurant.
chance for both teams to refuel. They are back on the ice, and period number 2 is about set to go. Second frame is underway as the puck is dropped. We've played a period here, Cheryl, and we've had an intermission to collect our thoughts. What do you make of what you've seen?
Los Angeles played well in that opening frame, James. I mean, they managed the puck. They owned possession time. They just weren't able to convert as much as they wanted to. They are trailing by 1, but they'll look for the equalizer in the second frame.
Works it across to Doughty. Turned aside with the glove by Anderson. Slides the puck over. Los Angeles has it. Great use of the body to knock him off the puck. The Kings looking against the half wall. The net is off the player in front. Battling for it along the boards. Scooped up along the wall by Drouin. Toss it up in the neutral zone. Quick feed to Fiala. What a save! He'll probably feel that one tomorrow. Puck picked up by Kuzmenko. Directs it on over to Cooley. Fires it on net. Oh, what a save in front. Los Angeles looks to break out in their own end. Here's a chance on the attack. Close save and the play continues. Denies it again. Houston's got the puck along the boards. And now he tries to get it across to Drouin. Shot! Oh, what a stick save! Kemper's going to hang on to the puck for a whistle. Plenty of playing time left in this frame. Houston's ahead 1-0. And they'll start with possession. Takes the shot! Oh, and he stops that one. Sends the pass over. The Kings carried along the wall. Fires it! Well saved made by Anderson. Yeah, here we go. They didn't like that one bit.
They didn't like it because it was dangerous. We can't have that in the game, James. And this fight is sort of a policing, if you will, of the game, and that's why they've dropped the gloves.
A pretty spirited dust-up there, and, you know, the motivation to respond, kind of like it.
Well, yeah, it's jumping in for a teammate. And listen, it's a contact sport, so things like this can happen, but it was the nature of how it happened, and certainly he didn't feel that it was a clean hit, so he's stepping in for his teammate and making sure that he's sending a very clear message.
And after that tilt, looks like cooler heads have finally prevailed, and we're ready to drop the puck once again. Houston's won the defensive zone draw. Pass taken behind the goal. From the open ice, they gain the line. They score! And that's back-to-back goals!
Well, nothing like switching momentum and putting your opponent on their heels and getting 2 in a row. Back-to-back, here they come. The goaltender, he's going to walk this one back, James. I thought that he was set to position. Just the blast of the shot, it hit him. He got a good chunk of it, but it went in. You can see the frustration in the body language.
Houston's on a roll tonight. Now they've extended the lead to 2.
They're on a roll, and you can see it in their body language, the way they're communicating on the bench. When you're winning, you're feeling it. Everything's alive.
Puck is dropped, and we are back underway. LA's got a hold of the puck now. The Kings take it across the line. Houston's ready to go on the attack. Taken by Zamula. Through the neutral zone and along the boards. Here they come. Scrum along the wall. Moves into the slot. Gives them nothing in front.
Zamula's been a welcome addition back into this lineup, James. I mean, he's been out with injury, but as he gets reinserted in, you can see the spark that he's providing for his team, and he gets a great shot on net.
Shuts him down.
Sometimes when you have no time to think and make these types of saves, I mean, there's no hesitation here, just simply reaction to be able to make it.
Tries to get the puck over to Clark, and he moves it up to Deneau. Puts it on net. Houston's got the puck in their own end. Here they come up along the wing, and they'll dump it in. Quick pass across to Kempe. What a hit against the wall. And now it's over to Van Riemsdyk. The Bandits gain control of the puck against the wall. Moves it to Sissons. LA's got the puck along the wall. Sends a pass over. And he sidesteps the check there. And that's off a stick. And that caroms off one of his teammates in front. And now it's grabbed by Sissons. Carries the puck through the neutral zone. Sends it in deep. The Kings have it now. Picked up along the boards by Kempe. Los Angeles has it in the defensive end. Fires it into the offensive zone. Puck grab by Vogel. Taken along the wall by Deneau. And a nice takeaway in the defensive end by Sissons. Stoppage in play as the puck goes up and over. We'll get a face-off. They announced a sellout tonight, and I'll tell you what, it sounds like it in here this evening.
And this doesn't happen all the time, James. So when you're playing in front of it, you feel it. And right from puck drop, the game is just faster. It's more exciting. Everyone's into it.
Along the boards, they battle for the puck back and forth. Houston's got possession of the puck. Drouin's lugging the puck. Sends it into the offensive zone. LA's got the puck. Here's a short pass to Kopitar. Loose puck, and they're off to the races. Houston's got the puck. Through center along the wing. Second period nearly in the books here. Moves it quickly over to Nyquist. Here's a shot. Houston's looking to break out of their own end. Right up Main Street and on the attack. Passes the puck over to Clark. And that's just out of reach. There's the horn. 2 periods down. A third period to go. Stick around and join us for the drama next.